post-processing of your dental photos, a topic that I get a lot of requests. Before we start, I want to highlight something important. If you set your camera correctly, the right settings, using the right equipment, having a constant reproducible setup, you don't need post-processing. Just change the settings inside your camera if you're not happy with the colors, the consistency. If you have sharpness issues, they cannot be post-processed. If you are framing incorrectly, you cannot post-process. So these are the important things before we jump into sharing a few tips and tricks on how to get these small tweaks in different tools I'm using. We will talk about Photoshop and Lightroom, Photopea, Canva, and I will also talk about Keynote or PowerPoint as the tools you can use, adjust, manipulate, enhance your dental photos. Let's jump right in. Let's start first with Lightroom and Photoshop. Basically, they both are more or less the same. There are some differences. I'm showing you the online versions. There are also downloadable versions, so-called local versions of Photoshop and Lightroom. If you have a Adobe subscription and you need a subscription to get all the features of Lightroom and Photoshop, it's a monthly fee. If you want to use these products, then I highly recommend to go and select the online version where you have not only Lightroom, you have Photoshop Express, you have Firefly, a great tool that we will maybe talk later to. I just show you quickly. That's like an AI-powered creative space with image creation, video creation, all the AI tools available. Today we talk about image post-processing. And you see here a selection of images I have taken. We have talked about issues that cannot be solved. So if your shot is unsharp like this one, I'm not sure if I edit this and I want to make it sharper, it's not really helping. Better retake the picture. So what can we do? If you have framed your shot correctly, basically there's nothing that is really to do with the image. You could go and crop and rotate the image if you want to use it for a presentation. All these things that I'm doing right here can be done also in other tools like Photoshop, Canva, Photopea, you name them. In all these other tools, they are also available. And what can you do? You can adjust anything. You can go here and say, work with presets. You can create your own presets like brighten up for Instagram. You can change the colors. But the major things that you need to change if your settings are correctly are usually exposure, so that the picture is maybe like this, a little bit underexposed. So you go and move this up. You might work with the contrast, but be careful not to overdoing things. So I would only do small changes to your images when doing post-processing. So this is the number one thing that I really recommend. The other thing is you see here is that, sure, if you have something like this, then you would go and say, okay, let's first crop it to get the things where I want them to be. Then you can also rotate. So basically align your image very quickly, then say, okay, it's finished. In this case, we need to decrease the exposure, then maybe give a little bit more texture because it's a little bit unsharp. But so this is really a quick thing to cut and enhance your images that way. Or something that you see here, if you use a diffuser, you get this yellow touch. I will show you in Photopea because I didn't find this color matching feature directly here in Lightroom. It's in Photoshop, I know, but I know that it's in Photopea to adjust a color shift with the color adjusted and with the colors not adjusted. So in these cases, you need to edit the temperature. We have 5050 degree Kelvin, and we need to go down to 4500 or something like that to match it to look natural as we have been used to. So basically, these are the things that you could do in your Lightroom or Photoshop. Now we have opened photopea.com, also an online version. That's basically the online version of Photoshop. We have the same options. So we have two images here. You see, the same goes also here. You have the crop tool. You can crop your images. You can rotate. So these are the basic settings that any software offers you to cut your images, to remove if you have dust on your images, but I don't see dust here. So basically, if you would have any imperfection, let's say this would be an imperfection, we could go and make this a little bit bigger. That's too big. Okay. And say, I want to heal this. So you saw, let's go back. I'm not sure if I can undo something. So you have this healing point. So where you can, if we have something that is a spot on your image, you could click on it and it removes this imperfection. So this is something that I highly recommend if you have these black dots that are dust on your sensor, to remove these black dots using the healing brush or the healing tool to remove these spots. That's a really easy way. What's really cool in Photopea, what I was talking about earlier, is you see you have different colors. I want to match these two images. You select this one, image, adjustments, match color, and then you say the source. The source is this one. Okay. Voila. You see? Now the two images look almost the same. This is really pretty cool. The match color function, if you have shot one image using your diffusers, or you have old images that maybe you even scanned in to get consistent shades over a presentation. So this is the highlight that I see using Photopea. So the healing tool to remove the dust spots, all the software tools have that, and the cropping again, but the matching color, I find this very useful inside Photopea. Let's jump from Photopea to Canva, or you can also use Keynote. And again, I'm working with online tools because these are much easier. You can access from anywhere. You don't need to download any software. And also Keynote, by the way, from Apple or PowerPoint are available as online versions. Canva, one of the go-to tools, not only for creators, where you can do so many things. I just opened the presentation. You can generate the design. I want to present my dental work to colleagues. You can work with templates. I could now here say, I have elements. I'm going and add some images here, so frames. And then you could upload images. Basically, let's upload one of the files. Let's go in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go, and I can then just drag and drop. That's the cool thing, is I really can create or move the pictures around in any position. Basically, you could add them here or you could add them outside. And if you have a picture anywhere, You can also edit the images directly inside Canva. So if I just get you a smile on top of everything, then you can go and click on the edit button, adjust, and also here adjust the temperature of your images, the light, the brightness, everything. You can rotate, crop your images, rotate your images. So everything that you can do inside any other tool can be done directly into your presentation software. And what works for Canva works for Keynote and for PowerPoint exactly the same. What I really like is using these templates where you can just move around your images, adjust your images, also for professional presentations. This is a really cool tool. And if you're interested, we could go and get yourself in-depth tutorial on how to use Canva for your dental office and also for your dental presentation. Basically, these are all the tools that I'm using in a short wrap up. If you have any questions, if you want me to dive deeper into some parts of all this, just let me know. Open up your images, check them if they are sharp or not sharp. If they are really out of focus, retake them again. Do only minor adjustments. Rotating, the color matching is one option. The remove dust with the healing brush is another cool feature to get some details of. But don't over manipulate your images, because today there are so many AI tools available. This is it for today. I'm looking forward to meet you soon again here on Dental TV, on the YouTube channel, inside the Dental Engine, on my social media accounts. Don't forget to subscribe to our channels, subscribe to the Dental Engine. May the light be with you, and see you soon.